to Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and co-host Mr. DC. Coming to you live on 88.1 WHPR. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Also with live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. See our past shows at DetroitSportsJersey.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, straight sports talk. No professionals here. Here's your host, Will, with co-host Mr. DC.
And you're hot.
All right, welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey on 88.1 FM. I'm your host, Will, sitting here with DC. What's going on, DC?
What's up, Will? What's up, Detroit?
All right. We got a lot going on today. You know, we're going to pay homage today to a legend, a true legend that was put on the face of this earth.
The great one.
The great one, that's right. Yours truly. Happy birthday to me. Thank you very much, DC. I appreciate you recognizing that. So, we're going to pay a little homage and tribute to Maya Angelou. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Maya Angelou.
Angelou. What is it?
It's
Voice?
Angelou.
It's Angelou?
That's
Okay.
how I always pronounce it.
I heard people say Angelou. I was hearing that a lot.
I thought it was Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou?
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's what I said. I was listening. I was hearing it both ways, you know.
We'll look into that.
Okay, so the voice gonna, pay some homage to her. You know, we're gonna be reading a little bit of her poetry. Well, she is the voice, not us. But so we're gonna talk about that. We got a little Pistons news, Tigers news, Mayweather T.I. fight, Clippers being sold for $2 billion. Oh, I can't wait to get my opinion on that. What a fraud! $2 billion. Okay, we'll get off into that after a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Kids stink at sports.
Aww.
Does your kid get splinters from sitting on the bench? Can the only thing your child catch is a cold? A coaching wall will turn them into rock stars in their sports league. What's a coaching wall? It's a new, cool, and amazingly fun way for kids to get ahead in sports without the old, expensive, and outdated way of hiring private coaching. Each coaching wall is personalized. Amazing. So whether you're a parent, coach, or league, visit them today at coachingwall.com and get ready to start bragging about your kid.
Stand by and you're hot.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by www.ismywebsitegood.com. Is your website successful at bringing you the results you expected? Are you showing up in Google but not getting the business you expect? A new website at www.ismywebsitegood.com will let you know in minutes whether your website is giving the first right impression. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by beatsbyamr.com. Are you a talented singer or rapper but don't have quality beats? Look no further for record label ready beats than beatsbyamr.com. For more info, beatsbyamr.com or facebook.com/amrproducer. Our slogan is Beats by AMR, more than just beats. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. Past shows are at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Now back to host Will and Mr. DC.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. Let's start something off. You gonna start it off, voice, with some Maya Angelou?
Yeah, I have pages and pages of.
Okay, we just want one. we just want one per commercial or whatever. Just we're not gonna sit up here and read her whole book.
Her books, her poetry. I mean, there's really a lot of really good material. But I'll give you some good quotes. Some of these I think we've heard before, but you may not have. You might have even been quoting her and not even known it. So this is Dr. Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And then can I give you one more?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Don't complain.
I like that.
Too.
The voice will be quoting Maya Angelou, or Angelou, however it's pronounced. You know, I don't like to mess up nobody's name, butcher nobody's name. So I'm going to say it both ways. So she will be reciting and quoting some of her poems and sayings throughout the show. Matter of fact, after every reading, say one. And then
Right now?
bring it back to us. She
Oh,
just
I've got
did a
millions,
reading.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them.
All right, I like that. All right, let's jump off into it, DC.
Yeah.
Okay, we was off last week. Matter of fact, let me say this. I had a wonderful time in Minnesota. Really did. Went to go see my daughter, her husband. We had a wonderful time up there. Went to Mall of America. Man, that is a crazy, stupid mall. And you know what's messed up about it? It's not messed up. I guess it's a good thing. They doubling it.
Really?
And they working on it now as we speak. Yeah, they gonna double that mall. You know, we went in there, ate at what's that, Bubble Gumps? The Bubble Gumps?
Yeah, I heard you went to Bubble Gum Shrimp Company.
Yeah, okay. Well, help me out over here. Amusement park in there, miniature, but it's nice. Man, it's beautiful in there.
I'm about to make that trip.
Yeah, it was nice. But anyway, you know, we was away for a couple of weeks, a week, whatever. Pistons, of course, I'm not going to beat up on them. They lost a first round draft pick for Ben Gordon and Corey Maggard. You don't even, come on. That's what you did, Joe. Joe went out with a bang, didn't he? Detroit Pistons, you have no number 1 pick.
So they have a second round pick?
They would be picking number 38.
Oh, dang. Oh, my God.
Not saying you can't find, you know, talent in the second round, but come on, this is the Pistons. Look at the great people you had coming out this year.
Yeah, you had
this whole nice class.
This whole first
and
round
you gave
was
it up
nice.
for Ben Gordon and Corey Maggard. Nobody even know what Corey Maggard playing. What is he doing now? Serving pizzas at Jets? What is he doing?
I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to beat up on that, but what I do want to talk about in the NBA is this $2 billion, the Clippers, being sold for $2 billion.
It's worth more than
DC,
that.
give me your, it's worth more than that.
It's worth more than that.
Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself to the people. It's worth more than $2 billion?
Well, that $2 billion is a lot, but...
No. You just said that's not enough. So how's that a lot now?
I mean, to the regular person, that's a lot, but to them, it's not, it's not enough.
First of all, DC, let me break this down to you. First of all, the building they play in, they don't own it.
I know.
So we're going to take some money away from that right there.
So that's not even like $2 billion in.
Number 2, and this is the biggest one, should have been number 1. You talk about a franchise that never won nothing.
That's what I said. So it's like it's less than $2 billion in.
Yes. And they're not only has they not ever won anything, they never been to the finals. And you telling me they worth $2 billion? They worth more than the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are valued at $2.4 billion. So you mean to tell me they up there with the Cowboys?
Nah.
So the Pistons, Lakers, Boston, the Heat, all of them should be worth $10 billion then, right? If you're talking about a franchise that never won anything worth $2 billion, now I'm gonna tell you why they worth the $2 billion. Well, first of all, let me tell you where this clown right here said that they worth $2 billion. Let me give you. He gonna say Blake Griffin, Chris Paul,
Stop.
and Doc Rivers. That's why the value is at $2 million.
Stop.
First of all, out of all them three,
right there.
only one that won a championship was Doc Rivers.
And that was with
Let's
Boston.
keep that real.
That was with Boston.
Let's keep that real. Chris Paul never won nothing. Blake Griffin is nothing but a modern day Dominique Wilkins human highlight film. That's all he is. I'm not taking it. He's a great player like Dominique was,
But Nick got a ring though, don't he?
no.
I thought he had a ring.
No. He never been to the finals.
I thought Dominique had a ring.
No.
Okay.
Even when the Clippers was in San Diego, they never made that. Oh, they was even worse there. It's $2 billion, man. But I'm gonna tell you why what's going on with the $2 billion. And I'm gonna say this. I don't care if people get mad. They didn't want to do that vote. They canceled that vote with the owners. Because you know why? Some of them owners are just like Donald Sterling. And I say that because
I heard they did the vote and then
No. It's supposed to be on the 3rd, which was what,
Tuesday.
They canceled that since they went on with the sale. They found somebody to buy the team. Cause they're gonna ask Mark Cuban, the owner of Dallas Mavericks, how are you gonna vote? His answer was, I'm just gonna let the procedure play out. You know what the procedure was? To bring it to, he knew it was about to be sold.
Yeah.
They don't want to, look, you know when somebody's lying. Let me tell you, they always give you a politically correct answer. It's just, instead of a yes or no question.
Yes or no. Yeah,
My man, it's just are you voting yes or no? We don't have to wait. What procedure? We all meeting to vote yes or no to vote him out. What is the procedure you want to see play out? Dog, I'm telling you, it's other owners like that.
Yeah,
Donald Sterling was like that.
He just got caught.
On tape, exactly.
Yeah, he just got caught.
I mean, let's release some of them recordings what all the owners be having when they get together. Let's release some of them.
But it's bad. David Stern knew he was like that and still ain't do nothing. So
that's why I say, man, the NBA's a fraud. If it wasn't on tape, Donald Sterling would still be.
Yeah, he'd still be the owner. Yeah.
And they know he's like that because he's been found guilty in the housing discrimination process, and that was many years ago. Saying blacks are lazy, Mexicans sit around and drink all day, so I refuse to rent to them.
I was like, who was the NBA commissioner? There you go. Kept that under wraps, so ain't nobody know about it. He's a fraud,
man. I'm telling this clown. I'm talking about some Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and Doc Rivers. It's worth $2 billion.
They can't even get to the finals.
Never been to the finals. And I'm gonna say this, it never will. Matter of fact, speaking of the finals, congratulations to the Heats and the Spurs for making it back-to-back rematch from last year. Who you going on with that one? Taking it on.
I want to say the Spurs, but I'm just going off the limb and pick Miami.
And we can say one thing though. Last year they did get lucky with the Spurs.
Yeah,
they did. It was one of them with the Chris Bosh block and him shooting the three, whatever. Dog, that was all luck. Or was it Ray Allen?
It was Ray Allen hit the three.
Yeah, no, that was all luck.
Yeah.
You know, when championship, requires 90% luck and 10% skill. That's how it goes to win a championship. I mean, look at that year when the Giants won the Super Bowl. He caught he ain't gonna catch no on the football on the side of his helmet every play. That's called luck.
Yeah, it's called luck.
So. But anyway, like I said, I think that's, it's overpriced to me. I don't see no $2 billion. Milwaukee just sold for $550 million.
That's Milwaukee, though.
Okay, these are the Clippers. What are you saying? You take Chris Paul, Doc Rivers, and Blake Griffin off that team, you looking at Milwaukee.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that's two different cities, though. It's Clippers in LA and Milwaukee is in,
This ain't the Lakers.
I know.
This ain't the Lakers. This ain't the Lakers. I'm telling you right now, if I own a team, I'm selling mine. If they got $2 billion and I don't won championships, like the Yankees, the Heat, the Celtics, the Lakers, I'm asking for 10. Because you're going to have to justify to me why this was going for 2. When Milwaukee just sold for $550 billion. Matter of fact, if I own Milwaukee, I'm backing out that deal. Oh no, that's what it's going for these days. All I gotta do is go drop some N-words and say I ain't black. I'm about to hit. If that's going for $2 billion, I'm about to walk up and down Woodward.
I mean, but look at the teams you just named, though. The teams you just named, they got championships. Like you said, the Clippers don't even have a championship, and Milwaukee don't even have a championship either. So I mean. Why would I want to sell a team that has no titles or no banners?
Dog, it's a fraud. It's a fraud, I'm telling you.
Everybody been through that. I know.
It's a fraud. You saying that's not enough. I don't see how you can justify this $2 billion with nobody that never won nothing. Anything. Never been to the finals. Never. And I get $2 billion. And you know why the wife is proceeding with that? Because she's in California. She get half. She ain't got time to be playing around. She want her $1 billion right now.
So she can walk.
Right now. Now they suing for $1 billion. They selling it for $2 billion. Old Don gonna come back and sue the NBA for $1 billion. Dog, this is a big mess.
How you gonna sue him for $1 billion?
And you see, that's the thing they was talking about, right? Even for team, if somebody do buy this team, this is gonna be tied up in court for so long.
Can't nobody buy it.
It's not. No, they gonna buy it, but you're not gonna be the owner.
Yeah. I know they said somebody did buy it.
Yeah, from Flint. What's that guy's name? his name at? Anyway, I'll come up with it later. But anyway, yeah, he is from Flint.
Oh, I didn't know he's from Flint.
Yep. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I just don't see no $2 billion. Maybe I'm missing something on this deal. You know. But I tell you what, we come back. We'll pick it up from there. Talk a little more Pistons. See what's left in the draft for them. I don't know. Who
I don't even
knows?
watch the NBA draft.
You know what? You know what? If I was the Pistons, you know what I'll do?
What?
I'll trade that second round. Come on, who we kidding here? I mean, it's gonna be a slim chance that you're gonna find somebody good. I'm not saying it can't be done. There's been a lot of players that have been drafted in the
decent
second.
players in the second round, but that late in the second round, though.
I'm telling you, I'm getting rid of Charlie V.
Is he on the team?
Yeah, I think this was his last contract.
He
So
was-
he's gone. There's a Charlie V. You might as well just pack your bags. No coming back. Caldwell Pope, I'm sorry. I mean, you know, I gotta let you go. So I'm cleaning out. I'm Stan Van Gundy. Who you gonna get to come here and play with them?
Nobody.
You know, you got Josh Smith, you got Monroe, you got.
You might as well get rid of the whole starting five.
No. You got to keep Drummond.
Okay,
You know,
Drummond
you
and
got Josh
Monroe.
Smith and see if you can build around it. But I'm everybody else got to go. Who want to come here? Because you got Stan Van Gundy.
I was say they kind of like the Lions.
Let me say something else about the NBA too, right? What a mess Phil Jackson is in New York.
Right.
That's a big mess up there. Phil, why did you even take that job?
Because he knew he couldn't
I
take the
beg of
because he knew he couldn't take the Laker job.
I begged you, Phil, don't take that job.
He couldn't take the Laker job.
His
so-
homeboy turned him down and went out to Golden State, which I don't blame him. Look at all the talent we have out in Golden State. You have nothing in New York.
Got Carmelo.
Oh,
That's if he stay in New York.
Okay. Well, whatever. You know what? Carmelo has no choice but to pull the LeBron and go play with somebody that's gonna win some championships.
True.
Dog, he has no choice. Now I'll tell you what would be a good hookup. Him in Chicago if Derrick Rose could stay here. Dog, that'll be a perfect fit. Good for
But that's
us.
it. That's if he stay healthy though.
Bless you, boys.
Bless
I'm
you.
quite sure the people heard that, but you know. But yeah, he got to stay here. But that'd be a good fit. 'Cause first of all, he don't play no defense. Let's keep that real.
Nah, he don't.
Chicago got a nice defensive team, so they really wouldn't hurt him in that aspect of coming to the team. But that's a big mess, man, in New York. You know, who's gonna come there? Who's gonna turn it around?
Just like we're gonna come to Detroit.
Dog, if let's say he hires somebody, well, they're gonna be there a year or two. They not, you know, they have nobody.
They probably gonna give him a 5 year. You know how they gonna give him a 5-year contract.
All right, let's take another commercial break. We come back off of this 5-year contract. You just restarted that voice? Okay, all right. We'll take a commercial break from have a word from our sponsor. We'll be back and we'll talk about let's talk about Merriweather and T.I. Let's get off into that. Oh, that's on your list? Okay, well, we won't talk about that
No,
then.
that's okay, that's okay.
No. We'll talk about something else. Let's talk about cheaters. I got a list of cheaters.
That's on my list.
That's random too.
We'll talk about some tigers and some
Okay.
cheaters.
Okay.
See if we made the list. All right, we'll be back after a word from my sponsor.
Get splinters from sitting on the bench. Can the only thing your child catch is a cold? A coaching wall will turn them into rock stars in their sports league. What's a coaching wall? It's a new, cool, and amazingly fun way for kids to get ahead in sports without the old, expensive, and outdated way of hiring private coaching. Each coaching wall is personalized. Amazing. So whether you're a parent, coach, or league, visit them today at coachingwall.com and get ready to start bragging about your kid.
And yeah.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by www.ismywebsitegood.com. Is your website successful at bringing you the results you expected? Are you showing up in Google but not getting the business you expect? A new website at www.ismywebsitegood.com will let you know in minutes whether your website is giving the right first impression. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by BeatsByAMR.com. Are you a talented singer or rapper but don't have quality beats? Look no further for record label ready beats than BeatsByAMR.com. For more information, beatsbyamr.com or facebook.com/AMR producer. Our slogan is Beats by AMR, more than just beats. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey Live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. Past shows are at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Now back to host Will and Mr. DC.
All right, give me some of that Maya, what I asked for early after every read. What, give me some,
Okay, well, Dr. Angelou's name is pronounced Dr. Angelo, and I heard it straight from her when she was giving a speech.
So it's Angelo?
Angelo, yep.
Okay.
But you know what's strange is that Oprah pronounces it Dr. Angelou. And that's, they were very, very good friends. That was
me and
her
Oprah
mentor.
beefing right now.
Well, I know, you've had some issues, but I'm just saying I've heard her pronounce it that way. But we're going to pronounce Dr. Angelou's name the way that she herself pronounced it. So another quote from Dr. Angelo. I love this one. I do not trust people who don't love themselves and yet tell me I love you. There's an African saying which is, be careful when a naked person offers you a shirt. She just has a great way of putting
I've heard that.
Hey, what was her
ideas
name
together.
before? She changed her name. What was her name? Her birth name?
Marguerite. Was it Marguerite Johnson?
I don't know. It was something like that. I was shocked that was not her real name.
Yeah. And then Angelo is actually.
I mean, she changed. I know it's her real name, but I'm just saying she changed. I thought it was her birth name.
Oh no. There's a story behind where she got Maya. I don't know the name exactly or the story exactly. I know there's a link to the Mayan Indians, and then Angelo is actually the last name of her first husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then by that time, I mean, she was already well known, and so she just hung on to the name.
Might as well keep it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
You know what was interesting about that? You know when she passed away, right, and the housekeeper was found, she said she didn't want to be revived. Then the 911 lady, operator had to talk the lady into doing it. You know, like, why don't you at least try it?
Oh, Dr. Angelo made the request that she didn't want to
The
be.
operator, 911 operator was like, yeah, but Maya Angelou said she didn't want to be revived. And I don't know. She was in pain, man. I don't know what, you know.
Yeah, some people do make that request.
You know, I just thought that was interesting. And, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't ever want to leave here. Revive me.
I didn't know she was 86.
She was 86.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you know, all right, then. All right. Going from that to some bad news. No, let me say that. Sports Illustrated has the most hated men in America, the top 10.
Tom Brady on that list.
No.
Dang, that's
Who is,
That's
is
shocking.
it John Gosling?
Oh, from Kate. What
Kate-
was that? Kate and
Kate
8 plus 8 or whatever.
He's number 10. That's where he's from. I kind of thought that. That's
Kate
what
Gosling. Yeah, remember they were married and
Yeah,
they had
they
that
had 8
show.
kids.
Yeah, the six kids that came all at once, and then they had twins.
Elliot Spitzer is number 9.
Oh, the
Congressman
governor.
in New York or something like that.
Oh,
You know,
Is that the crackhead?
huh?
Is that the crackhead?
See, wait. That's Rob
okay. Wait,
Ford,
this
my
is
man.
from
Oh,
Sports
okay.
Illustrated.
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
10.
Or Marion Barry.
Express.
No, he would have got the Indian wife. He always cheating on her and sending them. He always
Oh,
sending
that's
the
not, no,
photo.
that's not Elliot. That's Wiener.
Oh, Wiener, that's
yeah.
right.
Elliot
Wiener.
Spitzer is one that was, I think he was going from D.C. to either New York for prostitutes or something.
Okay, moving on. I don't know nothing about no prostitute.
That's
You know this guy right here, I don't even know why he. I mean, he just. You ever see somebody just want to ride off of their kid fame and just always stay in the spotlight? So you got to know who this one is.
Macaulay Culkin's dad?
Nah, Macaulay Culkin ain't even relevant no more. So Michael Lohan.
Oh, right.
Who was that?
That's Lizzie Lohan.
Oh,
daddy.
okay.
They're always in the media. Always.
Yeah,
Number
he should just step back and be a dad, too.
Exactly. Number 7, Aaron Hernandez. Y'all know who he is, locked up and killed 3-4 people.
3 or 4, nobody knows.
Well, he killed 2 because they spilled a drink on him.
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
He's on the 49ers?
Never that.
No.
We just hit people over the head with the bottle, over the
No.
bottles and shake your hand.
And nobody goes to jail. That
No.
doesn't
Nah,
make sense.
We can make bomb threats. It's just a misunderstanding out there.
I
That's
don't
all.
understand that.
Number 6, Phil Spector. That's the one that killed his wife.
He's a
Yeah, he did like the
He had
Loretta style thing, but they found him guilty.
Oh.
he had a special way he recorded his music.
Yeah.
Called Wall of Sound.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He was good.
Because he did a lot of famous people. Yeah, he
Righteous
did a lot
Brothers.
of famous. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number 5, Justin Bieber. I don't know why he on.
He's
He
on
just-
the most hated.
Why do people?
For what?
Well, I guess
he's
yeah. I'm
young,
about to say
rich, and having
yeah. I'm about to say
fun.
he young. And,
That's like I said once
Kid,
again.
I don't know.
Justin Bieber's no thug. He's just a young. If you want to say punk kid, I'm just saying he's just a young kid with money having fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
Hey,
Exactly. I don't. I'm not. See, that's hating on him. See, that's what that is. That's hating on Justin. You know, 'cause what has he done?
He
He ain't killed nobody.
He was
cussed the
speeding
police
through
out.
his neighborhood.
Yeah, he
once.
cussed the police out.
Okay, we all want
And,
to
and,
do
and I'm about to
that.
say he cussed the police out of TP his neighbor house.
Yeah, well.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he did.
Number 4, Conrad Murray.
Oh, yeah.
We know what he did.
I can see that.
Took the great one from us.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And this man, after all these years, coming in number 3 was the O.J. Simpson.
I knew it was going to be OJ. Actually, I thought OJ would be number 1. Yeah.
Number 2, Bernard Madoff. You know the
Oh.
ran the scam. And the
When
number
people lost
1, y'all
money.
know who number 1 is.
What
I do to these people? Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. How may I help you?
What's up, brother?
What's going on? What's up, Longhorn?
All the way from Texas, man.
All right. What can we do for you today?
Somebody, some little birdie. My sources told me it's your birthday today, Tom.
Yep.
What, you about 55 now? You still
Yeah,
55?
man, 18 years ago today, June the 1st. My math kind of messed up. I don't know what year I was born, but 18, just do 18 years ago from today.
18 years ago today.
Yeah, 18 years ago today. That'll tell you what year I was born in. I don't have my calculator out right now. But I know it was on June the 1st.
You in reverse, dog.
Yeah, so what's going on with you, Longhorn? I appreciate the shout out.
You know, me and the crew just left a party yesterday, a motorcycle event, MC event.
Let me ask you a question. Are we on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Could you take it off, please?
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want y'all to say nothing crazy.
That's usually you though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what's going on? What think about the Spurs, man?
Put us back on speaker. I can't hear you. Put us back on speaker. I can't hear
What do you think about the Spurs?
Like I told everybody, I'm not surprised that they made it. You cannot count them guys out, man. I told everybody. You know, they talking about all Surge coming back to Oklahoma. Man, please. They made a switch. Old Greg Pop made that switch, putting Boris D.I.N. took Surge out of the lane. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
So you think they're gonna take it?
No, I'm always riding the champ out. Until you knock the champ out, they still the champ. So I got to roll with the champ, Miami.
Yeah, they the champ until they lose.
Right.
Yeah, or until they keep winning. Huh? You know, now last year against the Spurs, they did get lucky, with a couple of plays. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know,
And they should have lost last year too.
Exactly.
Got something to show them this time, though.
so, but yeah, I'm gonna ride it on out.
Well, I'm going with Miami.
Okay.
No. You going me in Texas. I'm going with Miami.
How's that gonna work? You live in Texas. Can you do that?
It's like I go with the 49ers and not the Cowboys living in Texas.
Hey,
Same thing,
Longhorn.
different game, brother.
you in the military, right?
Yep.
By the matter of fact, it was Memorial Day last week.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah. Let me give you a couple of stars that's been in the military that you probably didn't even know about.
What's that?
Y'all know MC Hammer was in the military?
Yep.
I did hear about that.
3 years in the Navy.
I heard Mystical was in the military, too.
Bill Cosby, James Earl Jones,
I did hear that.
Who?
Barry Gordy,
Yep.
Marvin Gaye. I didn't know he was in there. And you know what's funny
I know
about
Marvin Gaye was in there.
Let me tell you what's funny about Marvin Gaye in the military. He faked his mental illness to get out.
Oh.
Marvin Gaye. He got it.
He got a cleaner Section 8.
He faked a I can't even say it, a mental illness to get out of, man. But he said that wasn't for him.
He said he couldn't take that.
Morgan Freeman was in the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. He went to Tuskegee.
Y'all know who Terrence Trent D'Arby is? He was in the Army.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Terrence Trent D'Arby, yeah, I heard him making
Hey,
a
Shaggy,
lot of
which is
time,
here today at the Detroit Grand Prix, he was in the Marines.
Who?
Shaggy. And that reggae singer, something like that?
Oh, yeah, Shaggy Boombastic?
Yeah, he was in the Marines.
Mr. Lover?
Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be on stage today at 3 o'clock at the Grand Prix here.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Well, he just sold the show.
Nate Dogg was in there.
Who?
Nate Dogg. Remember Nate Dogg?
Oh, yeah.
He was a specialist in the Marines.
All the time?
Jimi Hendrix was in the Army.
Okay.
I didn't know about Jimi Hendrix.
Huh?
I didn't know Jimi Hendrix was in there.
Did he spend all the time?
Well, we well represented on the supercar.
Oh, I ain't even.
Team.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got a couple of more. Montel Williams, of course, we know. I knew he was in the Marines.
I ain't know that.
Hey, here go a guy. Now, this is a fun. Let me give you the number one. I'm going to come back to number two. The number one was Ice-T. He joined the Army when he was 17 to support his girlfriend and his child. He was honorably discharged at 21.
Oh, okay, did his part.
Now, here go number two. Number two. Now, this was a rapper. They compared him to Nas. His name is Cannabis. You ever heard of him?
Yeah. He tried to go at LL.
He enlisted in the Army after 9/11.
Oh, wow, okay.
Served 4 years before being discharged after smoking weed on camera. Now, a guy named Cannabis, you expect it to come down. You expect that any day now.
With a name like Cannabis, you know it's gonna come sooner or later.
Yeah, was that?
It's bound to happen.
I mean, what was they expecting?
Dude, what he doing?
What was they really expecting?
Wow. Out of all the things you get discharged for, you get discharged for smoking weed on camera.
Yeah, I know you don't. I don't know why it took this long. You should have had a paperwork ready when he enlisted.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Longhorn. When you get busted in the military,
you don't know who you talking to. What's up?
I said, hey, no, listen. When you get busted in the military for smoking a joint, what do that joint go for these days in the military? I mean, when you get caught, I mean, what is the penalty? Take us in the day in the life of a junkie in the military.
Let me tell you, back when I used to process those paperwork to take soldiers' money, one joint, you turn them hot, will cost you $1,500.
Woo!
Then you had to go into this training where they test you every week, and then you had to pull 45 days of extra duty, meaning once you get off work at 5 o'clock, they got something else for you to do to 12 o'clock midnight.
Wow.
45 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And all that stuff about I was hanging around some friends, and I was in the car, they were smoking, I was at a party, they were smoking.
Like they don't even count no more.
Look, is that the story you want to stick to? Stick to it. You still think taking your money was common sense. You know what I'm saying? I was over at a party and somebody smoking weed and just whipped by me, but now it's in my system. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. Okay, that'll be $1,500 for you.
Woo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Man.
But they don't take it all at one time. They take $750 for 2 months.
It's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
$1,500 for a joint. So what do y'all do with the rest of the weed that they have at home?
Really? You really gonna ask that question?
What do y'all? Because I know he got more. He ain't just done got that one joint. He got a bag.
Look, not only they get extra duty, the money taken, and then they still get busted in rank. They still get reduced in pay grade. So all that justifiable joint, man. It's not even worth it.
It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it.
So.
Yeah. Honestly, man, you done went through all that training. That's why
right after they gave him his his punishment?
Yeah.
He just went on home and finished his bag up.
Oh, I would have. I would have. I'm already caught. The weed ain't gonna leave out of my system that day.
Might as well.
I'm finishing up my bag. I'm sorry.
Well.
But you know what I don't understand? You know, people go through all that training, man, like with school, and they get these degrees, and they just throw it all away for peanuts, man. I just don't get that.
Yeah, not only that, I worked in separations, and I used to have soldiers getting out of the army. What are you gonna do now that you're getting out? I'm gonna smoke me a bag of weed. I'm gonna get high, and then what you gonna do? Then I'm gonna look for a job.
I heard
So, I don't know, man.
I heard the fire chief here on the radio today because they hiring for firefighters. He said, I'm telling you right now, if you're doing dope, don't come down. Don't waste our time.
Don't waste our
Don't
time.
waste
If you fired up a few joints
We
in the
hip to the
past 6
golden
months,
seals. We hip to this.
don't come.
If you can't set the dope down, don't come down. Don't you know? Because he said that's half of they when they elimination of their application, people can't pass that drug test.
Yeah, most places now, man, they testing right off the bat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So nobody wants to be messing around with their money or messing around, especially in the service, man. You want to be messing somebody who's high. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You talking about let's hit that hill? They talking about, oh man, let's chill. Oh, okay, Mr. Chill. That's gonna be you back here by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, Longhorn. So what else can we do for you?
I'm just chilling, man. Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, Longhorn, how are you today?
Yeah, good.
Good.
I met somebody down here from Minneapolis. I'm near St. Paul, I guess that's where it's at.
Oh, okay.
The Mall of America.
Say you doing that personal talk over there.
Now we go way back.
What's your motto? Ain't no professionals here.
That's true.
Yeah, we try our best to live up to.
That's very true.
All right, y'all have it easy. Take it easy.
All right, we appreciate that, Longhorn. You have a good one. Thanks for the birthday shout out. I appreciate that.
That's all right, man. Just don't revert back in time.
All right, then. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, have some more words after our sponsor. We'll be back after that.
Does your kid stink at sports?
Aww.
Does your kid get splinters from sitting on the bench? Can the only thing your child catch is a cold? A coaching wall will turn them into rock stars in their sports league. What's the coaching wall? It's a new, cool, and amazingly fun way for kids to get ahead in sports without the old, expensive, and outdated way of hiring private coaching. Each coaching wall is personalized, amazing. So whether you're a parent, coach, or league, visit them today at coachingwall.com and get ready to start bragging about your kid.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by www.ismywebsitegood.com. Is your website successful at bringing you the results you expected? Are you showing up in Google but not getting the business you expect? A new website at www.ismywebsitegood.com will let you know in minutes whether your website is giving the right first impression. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by beatsbyamr.com. Are you a talented singer or rapper but don't have quality beats? Look no further for record label ready beats than beatsbyamr.com. For more information, beatsbyamr.com or facebook.com/amrproducer. Our slogan is Beats by AMR, more than just beats. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Live streaming at FM 88.1 WHPR.com. Past shows are at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here. Now back to host Will and Mr. DC.
All right. Give me some of that more Maya Angelou. Hit it up.
Okay, I'm going to give you a couple. First, never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. And the next one, I love this one. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it. Brilliant. Love Dr. Angelou.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's keep one thing real. Man, sports is slow right now. Excuse me. We got the NBA's final set.
That'll start till what? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday night. We got the Heat, the Spurs.
Rematch.
I mean, I can sit up here and talk about the Tigers, but we have a long season ahead of us. Matter of fact, all these Tigers fans was, they gonna win the World Series. They started out 27-11. Now this is how they started out. When they left Boston on May the 18th, they are 7-9 since then. So let's put a hold and halt on that World Series. Because once again, it always comes back to they think they bullpen.
Yeah.
Let's keep that real.
They bullpen is suspect.
And they've been giving up a lot of runs too. Yeah. They've been giving up a lot of runs. They in Seattle. They played Seattle. Like they lost last night, 3-2.
They lost against Oakland.
Yeah, and matter of fact, in that 7-9 winning loss record, Cleveland swept them. They played in Cleveland.
Cleveland did swept them.
So I'm not going harsh on that. But I had talked about something earlier about cheaters. You know, I'm gonna get to a few things before the boys get into their entertainment news. Now they came up with this is 20 names of guys who cheat. Let's see if our name is on that decent. We're gonna start with number 20. Jack. If your name is Jack, you're a cheater, according to this website. James.
Wait, what is this? Just random names?
The most, the most guys who cheat, they got these names. If you have this name, 9 times out of 10, you about to cheat, or you done cheated. According to this.
So anybody out there with the name Jack or James right now is going to be in trouble?
OPIA, whatever it is. Yeah. Number 18
That's
is
funny.
Number 18 is Tom. Number 17.
Does Tom Brady count in that?
Number 17 is Daryl. 16, if your name is Sean, you liable to cheat. Now this one ain't Sean. Actually, name should be number 1 because this is a name people use as an alias, John. This should have been number 1.
That should have been number. If your name is John, okay.
There's 20 million Johns.
Yeah, it was a 20 million. A million Johns out there. If your name is John,
number
you
14 is Daniel. If your name is Daniel, you liable to be a cheater.
I know somebody named Daniel.
Nick. No, how many guy's name is Ashley?
Ashley?
I don't know.
I know one guy named. I know a guy named Ashley.
That's his first name?
Yeah, it's his first name.
I know one.
I wouldn't want.
I mean, it was a story behind that. His mama wanted a girl and she had a boy, so she just named him Ashley. Yeah, I was like,
let me leave that alone.
Yeah.
Number 11 is Harry, and number 10 is Lee. Coming in, number 9 is Mark, and Dean at 8. Number 7 is Scott. Steve is 6. Craig is number 5. Matt is number 4. Number 3 is Ryan. Now I don't know too many guys' names. How would you pronounce this? Liam.
Liam?
Now, how many Liams? I ain't never met a Liam.
Neeson, the actor.
You who?
The actor, Liam.
Liam Neeson? But
Okay, one guy, 300 million guys. And have you ever cheated?
not that I know
Who
of.
is he? What did he do? Clown? Who is he?
I don't know. What has he been in?
The new movie was when he was on the flight and they were saying somebody was they were hijacking the plane for money, and they say he was the one that did it. And take it.
I think
Take
he's
it,
British, right? He's a British guy.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about
Very
now. Yeah,
true.
yeah. The number 1 name is Wayne. Wayne Shea.
This is the most ridiculous list
What kind of list
ever.
is that?
Hear me
Like, Lamb, my name ain't on there.
This may be a list that guys who get accused are going to bring out and be like, I'm not on this list. My name's not on here. I'm Not
What
a,
kind of list is that? Though? Who comes up with that list?
You think here go another list? Like I said,
Crazy.
sports is dead right now. Let's keep it real. Y'all want to hear about the dumbest laws in America?
Oh,
Still
yeah.
on the books?
Oh, I love those laws.
Huh? And that's just 17 laws across the United States. In Iowa, it is illegal to fish for whales on Sunday. Now, where you gonna find a
Who gonna
whale?
fish for a whale? Like, come on
Monday
now.
through Saturday in Ohio. Where you gonna find a whale at Monday through Saturday in Ohio?
Somebody must have tried it.
Who gonna fish for a whale?
Now this
though?
is one I really this is one I really agree. Man, I hate this when I see this. In Maine, it's illegal to have Christmas decorations up after January the 14th. Here it is, June. You still got Santa Claus in your yard. Rain.
It just saves trouble, you know, you just leave them out.
Sitting up in
Nah, just take it out. Just take it out.
Everybody else got pools.
Yeah, just
and you
take
sitting
it
up in the
out.
rain.
It's just so much trouble taking those lights down.
For 4th of July, you just dragging your Christmas tree out.
Might as well get it out the way.
All right, now you might know about this since you're a Rhodes Scholar.
All right.
I never, in New Mexico, they took 400 words sexually explicit material and removed it from Romeo and Juliet. Do you agree with that?
There's barely
Did
any.
it get that raunchy with them?
I don't think so. I mean, there's, a lot of subtext to it, things that are going on, but I don't think it's raunchy.
In Grant Pass, Oregon, it's illegal to pump your own gas, or you'll get $1,000 ticket.
Woo!
So that's not bad. So somebody always comes out and pumps your gas for you? That's not a bad law.
In Idaho Falls, if you're 90 years old, you can't ride a motorcycle.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's age discrimination.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Can't drive a car.
You're right. You can't
That's
drive a car.
why she got the motorcycle.
I
Grandma
agree with
wants to
that.
have fun.
I
This
agree with that.
ranks
I
up
agree
there
with
with
that.
the whale in Ohio.
I agree with that.
In Utah, you can own a nuclear weapon, you just can't detonate one.
Oh my God. What, in Utah?
In Utah.
Why do I need to own one if I can't
Right,
detonate it? It's
exactly.
stupid.
In California, you can't wear a mask or disguise on a public street without the sheriff's permit. Get a permit from the sheriff's department.
That's
I
stupid.
agree with that.
There go another dumb one in Kentucky. This is Louisville, Kentucky, by the way. It's illegal to walk down the street with an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
What? For real?
Now, I don't know how many people do this in Louisville.
Who do that?
Kentucky.
Who's doing that?
Ice cream cones in the backside.
Wow.
Let me hurry up and speed this up so the boys can get to our entertainment. West Virginia, if you steal another man's horse, the owner has the legal right to hang the accused from the nearest tree.
Dang.
In Honolulu, it's illegal to sing loudly outside after sunset. Somebody really need to pay number 7 attention. This is actually here in Michigan. So I've been having this beef with somebody for many years. It's illegal for a woman to get a haircut without her husband's permission. This here in Michigan.
I think I've heard that. I think I've heard of that one.
In Oklahoma, it is illegal for a sleeping donkey in your bathtub after 7.
Stop.
After 7 p.m.
Now these are laws on the books that's still on.
Stop, man.
Where did this come from? That's crazy.
Stop.
So before 7, you can let your
Oh
donkey
my
relax.
God! Stop.
No, here go another one. Hurry this up. In Indiana, coming in at number 5, it is illegal to carry a dog in your purse if you have shoes on while walking across grass. I don't know what to say.
That's stupid.
Wisconsin, it is illegal to serve butter substitute in state prisons.
Huh?
In Missouri, it's illegal to drive with an uncaged bear. I don't know how often that jumps off in Missouri, but obviously they having a big problem with uncaged bears being in the passenger seat.
Can they be
What number is that?
And number 3.
That's stupid.
Number 2, it is Tennessee. It is illegal to dare a child to purchase beer.
To dare them?
Yeah, to dare them. Well, I was 15, 16. I was going by my own. I didn't need no help.
That's for another show.
When I look back on that, man, I can't believe I was getting away with that.
Nobody ever questioned you, stopped you?
I cannot believe that, man. When I look back on that. All right, number 1, in Vermont. These are dumb American laws that are still on the book here in America. Women must obtain a written permission from their husband to wear false teeth. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor, and the voice will have the entertainment news. That's why they call them dumb laws.
Kids stink at sports. Does your kid get splinters from sitting on the bench? Can the only thing your child catch is a cold? A coaching wall will turn them into rock stars in their sports league. What's a coaching wall? It's a new, cool, and amazingly fun way for kids to get ahead in sports without the old, expensive, and outdated way of hiring private coaching. Each coaching wall is personalized, amazing. So whether you're a parent, coach, or league, visit them today at coachingwall.com and get ready to start bragging about your kid.
And yeah.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by www.ismywebsitegood.com. Is your website successful at bringing you the results you expected? Are you showing up in Google but not getting the business you expect? A new website at www.ismywebsitegood.com will let you know in minutes whether your website is giving the right first impression. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by beatsbyamr.com. Are you a talented singer or rapper but don't have quality beats? Look no further for record label ready beats than beatsbyamr.com. For more info, beatsbyamr.com or facebook.com/amrproducer. Our slogan is Beats by AMR, more than just beats. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey Live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. Past shows are at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Now back to host Will and Mr. DC.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey, Sunday, June the 1st. All right, having a good time here with DC.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right off into it. Entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is. Excuse me, the one and only, the voice. Take it away,
Thank
voice.
you, host Will. Well, I'm going to start with a couple of quotes from Dr. Angelou. I did then what I knew how to do. Now that I know better, I do better. I love that one. It's about forgiveness.
Nice.
One more. I don't really understand this one, but I'm going to read it anyways. There's a world of difference between truth and facts. Facts can obscure the truth. Does anyone get that? Might be too deep for all of us.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but I like it anyways.
I need time to think about that, but I think
Yeah,
I
I
can
think there's something
dissect
there.
it. Yeah.
That facts can mess up the truth. I don't
Yeah.
know. She had a sense of humor too, so I think sometimes she might have been messing with people. I don't know.
I think what she
Possibly.
mean by that, like if you was to see something. Remember I was telling you, like, how that basketball player was trying to bait LeBron in last Steve, how he was blowing in his ear.
Yeah.
See, the facts would be if LeBron reacted and the refs didn't. Because like I said, they usually catch the guys that react. They don't usually catch the guys that does. So I think that's what she said. The facts is I saw what I saw, but it's distorting the truth of why he did what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that might be. I don't know, boy. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, so we just have a few minutes. So there's a few big stories. We'll start with the one that I know you guys probably aren't interested in, but Kim and Kanye finally got married. Started out in Paris. This was like an international affair. From Paris to Florence, Italy, and Little North went down the aisle first.
So do you see it lasting?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. I always, when someone gets married, definitely.
You don't see it lasting?
No, I don't.
No?
How many years you give it? You
2
see it lasting
years?
2 years now?
Oh, Little North is
I
only
was gonna say 3. I was gonna say 3.
They shelled out a lot. That was like $12 million. Her dress was $500,000.
You know what, though? Some people say that's a distorted number. They said majority of the stuff probably was free.
Oh, because of the designers and all
even
that.
their friend, who's supposed to have signed, they said she got $2 million, but she said she did it for free.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, the report was she got $2 million. But they asked, they caught on camera, they asked how much did she get paid. She said, I don't charge none of my friends.
Oh,
Which is a
interesting.
mistake, because I'm charging you. If you got it,
I'm charging.
if you got it,
charging.
Well,
money.
they had to pay
I'm
for this.
charging.
Mayweather just gave Nicki Minaj 50 G's just to show up at his daughter, but not to sing, just to show up, take pictures.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So if you think she turned that 50 down?
Well, they didn't release those numbers. I mean, people that are putting these numbers together are just adding everything up. So, yeah, it's possible. I don't know.
Okay.
But okay, next story. So there was a little altercation between T.I., singer, rapper, and Floyd Mayweather, some type of athlete in the sports world, I guess, boxer maybe.
Boxer, he's a boxer.
You know
and
what?
so I guess there were. So T.I.'s wife Tiny, who is from what's the band?
Escape.
Yeah, she used to be the singer, and I guess she was posting pictures of her on Instagram with Floyd, and she was. I mean, I don't think anything was going on, so I'm not sure what all of this is about, but there was an altercation between them where he was,
Well, see what the problem is, right? And I don't know what goes down, but according to what Tiny said, it ain't funny when a rabbit has the gun, because he's always on Instagram with different women posting pictures and stuff like that. So, excuse me.
So he was. So she was just trying to
I
get back at
think
him.
they took a picture together.
I don't think
too.
it's so much get back at him, but if two famous people are together, and which the story went down like this, the friend actually wanted to take the picture of them together. It went on her friend Instagram account, not hers. So the friend was like, "Yeah, can I get a picture of y'all together?"
But
like,
he was just mad about the picture.
Yeah,
itself,
yeah.
He was
which
just
makes
mad
no
about
sense.
the
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, just like Mayweather said when he rolled up, the dog go check your woman, don't roll up on me.
Yeah, that's the part that's confusing too. That he would go and talk to.
Green Henry.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about I help black people become millionaires?
Nah,
You
nah,
know,
none of that. No, he didn't say that.
You know what? That's why some of that clown and foolishness Henry don't phase. Like I said, how much money is that putting in my pocket? And then once again, you got two millionaires, Floyd Mayweather and T.I. fighting at Fat Burgers. Come on, man.
That's where the fight was.
Yeah, Fat Burgers.
Yeah.
Come on.
A nice little restaurant. I guess Tiny saw Mayweather, went up to him, took a picture, and then T.I. got mad.
Floyd's got more money than T.I., doesn't
Oh,
he?
no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not really an even fight.
Not money-wise.
Not money.
Financially, I guess.
No.
But yeah, that
But
is.
one
I mean, if
thing,
you
I'm
really.
tell you something about that fight. It wasn't no fight. Let me tell you something right now. If it was a real fight, T.I. would have been in the hospital. This guy's a trained
That's what I was
boxer.
thinking too.
He can knock you out and hurt you with gloves.
He's not
Could you imagine?
supposed to.
Yeah, he's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
His
Okay.
hands
Once you
are
become a
considered
professional fighter, it's like a
illegal.
weapon.
So you're not allowed to even get into a fight after that? If someone
Nah,
attacks you?
no,
So what
nah.
is he supposed to do? Just take it?
Well,
He's supposed to be like Jay-Z, just grab a foot or...
Okay,
Okay,
you see, they brought it back.
Well, if he was to hit him, he would be in trouble.
Oh, okay.
He could protect himself, but he can't hit him.
Because those become weapons. I
Yeah,
didn't know
because
that.
hands are considered
Well, see,
weapons.
that's why I say, though, there wasn't no fight. When you people talking about fight, that ain't no fight. That ain't no
Yeah.
fight. It's just like people said, that video, that tape. See, when people say stuff, they gotta say it right. It leaked out. It didn't leak out. It was sold. That tape didn't leak out. It was sold for $250,000.
Somebody in the circle.
That ain't leaking. That's called selling.
No, the guy
Yeah.
who recorded it, the
No,
security
at
guy.
the
At the hotel, the
Right,
security
right.
guy.
He only making $8 an hour, and you take $250. Which one are you
Right.
gonna take?
And you
You
know
gonna
they
take
didn't,
this? You gonna take this $279 check Friday, or you gonna take this $250,000 to Harvey right now? I tell you.
I'm taking that $250,000 right now.
Speaking of B&J, they didn't B&J. They didn't show up at not the funeral. Why did I say funeral? The
wedding.
The wedding.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Would I?
And-
Well, Jay-Z and Kanye are really good friends going way back, so I don't understand.
Beyonce ain't
Yeah,
stupid. She know what
yeah.
Kim trying to
Yeah.
clam her back into social media. She ain't stupid.
It's a wedding, and
So
one of
what?
your best friends is getting married. Why
That
wouldn't
ain't
you?
her best friend.
No.
Who said they was best friends?
Jay-Z and Kanye
Well,
are good
Jay-Z
friends.
coulda went.
Yeah, he could have. But
All right, let's wrap this
But
up
he
now.
didn't.
I think Solange was there. I think that was the problem.
Okay,
I think
all right.
Jay-Z was scared.
All right, that's the entertainment news with the voice. Solange, that's her. You can come knock her out in the elevator. That's between y'all.
I love Solange.
All right, give me your final words, DC, before we get out of here, before we hit the road.
See y'all next week.
All right, thanks for joining us here at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Once again, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Will.
Shout out.
Birthday.
All right, see you next week.
Thank you for joining us on Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and co-host Mr. DC, coming to you live on 88.1 WHPR every Sunday 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Also with live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. See our past shows at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here. See you next week.